Hello, I'm AJ. I'm your hypoxia coach for today, and we're going through level 1.1 90-45. Now, I'm sure you've heard, or maybe you haven't heard, but if you have, a very standard hip stretch in the industry is 90-90. Very effective, wonderful. I call this one 90-45 because we're actually going to shift our back leg to a 45-degree angle for a little more support and maybe more comfortable for certain individuals. There are a variety of reasons why I use the 90-degree angle with the front leg and the 45 with the back leg. Let's begin by getting into the position. You do need your little squishy ball because you're going to use this as a pelvic floor release and also a bit as a balancing exercise. Okay, so here we go. Let's go to the wall. And I'm going to put this ball, and also this is a great level one because sometimes people can't get all the way down to that 90-90 position at first, and can be discouraging, and it's hard to find what that regression is. So you can start in a reduced range of motion so that you can go to a greater range. So here, I'm going to press my hands into the wall. I'm going to screw them into the wall as always. I like that because you get the shoulder rotators on. Now, notice how my front leg is at a 90-degree angle, right? And my back leg is a bit more 45, right? So instead of being right next to my hip, I'm trying to get this back behind my hip a bit. If it's somewhere between 30 and 45, if it's not quite at 45 yet, that's okay. You may want to put a towel underneath the back knee here as you drive the knee into the ground, okay? So I'm squeezing my back glute, and that is because I'm opening up the front of the hip joint. I'm also folding my leg in a bit so that I get some of that quadricep release that we also got in the quad release. So now here, my mini ball is underneath my front hip. My front leg is my right leg. Okay, so we're balancing. I'm pushing my hands. I'm screwing my hands, and I'm also slightly pushing the hands up the wall. So if the wall were slippery, they'd push up like this, not with great force, but maybe with about 30% effort. Now the reason for that is because as you push the hands up the wall, it's going to push your hip down into the ball, and you're going to feel that hip mobilizing. Okay, make sure that you're nice and forward on the sit bone. You're like a bit arched with the low back. You're squeezing the back glute, and also I'm flexing my front foot. I'm not letting it fold under like this, and I'm pushing the foot hard into the ground in an everted position, meaning I'm active with that foot, and I'm not pushing that foot through the floor. So if the floor were made of marshmallow, it would go boop right through the floor. And that's important because I want you to activate that hip that you're stretching. So we're screwing the hands into the wall. We're pushing up. Oof, we're pushing that foot into the ground. You should already feel that mobilization in the hip joint. Now I want you to stay as relaxed with the abs and the pelvic floor as possible because we're also using this as a pelvic floor release as we go through this breath. The eyes are closed. The head is retracted back. We're relaxed with the abs. The only thing we're thinking about engaging is that back glute and also pressing that front foot into the ground and pressing the hands upward. Okay, so we have a lot of activity going there, but we're keeping the deep core relaxed so we can use this as a training mechanism for keeping the pelvic floor released. Okay, so here we go. We have that level one released breath, 3 sniffs of air inhale, and then a very soft 6-second exhale through the nasal cavity, keeping the ribbon a bit tight on that exhale. Ready? Let's go. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Push up with the hands. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Pushing the foot. 3, 4 through the nasal cavity. 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1. Relaxed pelvic floor. 3. Exhale, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 6, 2, 3, 4. Push up with the hands down into the ball. Excellent work. Please repeat those 6 breath cycles on the other side.